Hello, my friend. Hello, Vince. Wait, I'm actually doing some settings and then after that, it should be done already. Just give me a minute. Let me change this first. Yeah, done. Hello, friend. Okay, today market is also pretty strong, huh? Let's see. SPY is still going up. But I think high chance that we are actually pulling back already very soon. Yeah, so if we were to just look left, SPY is reaching the resistance here, a few touches here, here, and here. So roughly about 4 to 5 touches. If you were to scroll back even further, you can see these are all the resistance over here. Hello, Adrian. Hey, is the music very loud? Yeah, this is like my first time live streaming to 3 different places and it's like, wow, so confusing. Hello, friends. Okay, so right now I'm going to scan through most of the instrument that I actually trade and see what's actually happening in the market. HSI, nothing much. Let's see some of the China stocks. No music. No music. Then I think it's too soft already. Let me try to increase the volume a little bit. Got music? Any music? Okay, so Baba is doing great. So pre-market it gapped down a little, but then right now it's going up again. PDD don't have yeah, I think might be too soft. Is it loud? Is the music loud? Yeah, so guys, from TikTok, I'm actually live streaming to YouTube and Instagram also. Yeah, so Instagram, most of them I think because they are my friends, so they actually join the live stream. Wow, JD is doing great. Yeah, so guys, if you look, it depends on whether you are on the vertical or horizontal view. So both of the view, you should be able to see like my current holdings and the price that I have already I have entered. Yeah, so most of them are actually in profit and based on the current market condition, I think likely I'm just getting ready to book partial profit rather than entering new positions. But of course, I will try to scan through and see whether today can we do any day trades. Let me see. Futu, nothing. JD is pretty awesome. Adrian, is the music very loud? Maybe I try to lower a bit, huh? Let's see. IWM is still going up. SMH definitely flying. ARKK also flying. Nifty, nothing much here. How about Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin is doing extremely well. It has already broken past this 100,000 psychological level. So right now, I'm actually, if you're interested to trade Bitcoin, definitely wait for some more pullback nearer to this 100,000 psychological level before I will be interested to buy like any positions going up. Yeah, because in my group we have taken Bitcoin somewhere around here. So some of them they taken the trade, but as for myself, I don't usually trade Bitcoin. The last time I did it was roughly about the last year presidential election period. So right now I'm totally not trading it. MSTR, why is there like a resistance line? Yeah, I think this line can be deleted. It's not meaningful anymore. SPY. Yeah, SPY has this like parabolic movement since yesterday. So right now, um, if you are in very good profit, it's actually advisable to take some partial profits over here, like whatever stock positions that you have, because I think SPY likely there's not much meat going up already, so it will definitely pull back a bit, maybe to about 576 area before we get more upside again. Then what else? Let's see. Yeah, because over here, if you just look at RSI itself, so RSI is also showing divergence over here, which is a price from here to here. Yeah, we are having a divergence, but then right now there's no more divergence really. Let me go up to the 4 hours. Oh, right now I'm actually on the 15 minutes. Okay, so the 1 hour, we are having RSI divergence over here down at the bottom. Yeah, so right now, I believe likely even if SPY can climb higher, if it's very strong, what you will do is that you will actually just chop up and down very slowly until RSI maybe returns back to the 50, 50, which is the equilibrium level. If not, go into the oversold zone. After that, we might get more upside for SPY or the overall US market. Let's see what else. QQQ, Nasdaq is strong. Tesla is fantastic. Okay, it's actually pretty much the same level as yesterday pre-market, because yesterday pre-market Tesla is somewhere around here. So if you look, because I'm actually from Singapore, so the timing over here for us is roughly about 7 8 p.m. From about 4 p.m. onwards to about before market open, 8 or 9 p.m. it just hover around this area. Yeah, and for Tesla, I have already booked like 30% off my position. So I took some partial profits, and right now it's still hanging around the same area. So I'll keep moving on. Okay, Nvidia, also the same thing. So in Nvidia, I have taken off a total of 50%. So same thing yesterday, pre-market area, somewhere I think here, I took off 50% of the position. And right now I'm actually letting the rest of the winner run. But for Nvidia, we have to be careful because I think from here the all-time high should be this. Yeah, so since is it this? Let me check here. Wait, one moment. January, yes, it should be this or this. Let me see. 152.89, 153. Yeah, so here from January this year until now, we are actually in this consolidation for a very long time already, roughly about 4 months or so, 4 to 5 months. So right now we are actually having a breakout. So this breakout, I'm actually looking for a little bit more upside, just a little bit more. Because if you were to look at the 4 hours RSI, right, it's actually in the overbought zone, roughly about 77. So from here, I believe we'll start to pull back a little before we head up again. And if you were to scroll back all the way again, maybe we can't see on the 4 hours. Let's go to a daily time frame. So on the daily, right, we have this like uptrend line that has been supporting Nvidia since April 24. Yeah, so for almost one whole year. And right now, price looks like it's actually going back to this previous trend line. So likely we'll just hit around this area, then we'll start to pull back already. What else? Let's see. AMD. AMD, I also have positions, still basically just the same thing. Yeah. Okay, Intel is an awesome position. I bought Intel somewhere here with a very small stop loss. I remember it was 19.5. Yes, correct. 19.5. Yeah, so right now the risk reward is quite awesome. Should be at least 1:5. Yeah, so about 1:5 right now. I've also taken partial profit for Intel. Let's move on. Let's see whether we got any other opportunity here. Apple, Amazon, basically they are all trending. They are not pulling back as for right now. For Google, I entered yesterday. Let me see what was the price that I actually entered. Yeah, so I entered Google at 157.56. So 50-cent profit. Nothing awesome. Okay, market is officially open. So let's wait for a few minutes and see what it does. Yeah, I guess recently I have been very tired. Even my broker, I tried to use the face recognition. It just couldn't recognize me for these like past few days already. Oh, Nvidia is good. Nvidia is like really rocketing. Let's see Nvidia. Oh, nice. How about SPY? Let's see SPY. SPY basically market open is coming down a little. QQQ also coming down a little. Nvidia is especially strong today. Okay, guys, if you have like any questions, any charts you want me to look for you, feel free to ask. Alright, yeah, because for myself, I'm not really taking any position unless I can find something to do a day trade, because most of my positions are all in profit. So even for Palantir I entered, if I'm not wrong, should be in this area. Yeah, so yesterday pre-market, same thing. I also took off some partial profit, and right now just letting the winners run. And if Palantir can go all the way up, breaking the previous all-time high over here, I might start to take off another 30-40% of my position, then let the remaining maybe about 20 or 30%, let it run for even higher prices. Okay, what else? Okay, let's delete all this. SMCI also nothing over here. Yeah, so right now it's better to wait for market to pull back before I will add any additional positions. Because as of right now, everything is just trending. Yeah, I'm actually quite interested in CrowdStrike. So I have set the alert at 432.8. So I'm actually waiting for it to trigger. So what's my plan over here? Once it triggers already, give me a pullback into maybe somewhere around this resistance area. Once I get a breakout with confirmation, I will start to buy again. I'll start to buy CrowdStrike. What else? Yeah, because the market had this like parabolic move over the weekend, especially Monday. Once market open, it just gap up. So most of the instruments, I think there's not much meat left. Even if you try to join right now, it might be a bit late. So it's really better to wait for pullbacks before you start to buy again. What else? Oh, UNH, this garbage stock. Yesterday I did a day trade and it just triggered my stop loss. So let me show you this. let's go down to, can we see it on the 15 minutes? Yes, we can see it on the 15 minutes. Okay, so let me, okay, can I just shift this over? Okay, can. Okay, let me just pull this whole thing in. After that, I will delete this away. Okay, I think yesterday market open roughly about, I think 9:30 or something. So let me just make it even bigger. Okay, so I entered somewhere mid of this like green color candle. So somewhere, let me just turn off the manic. Okay, so somewhere mid of this green color candle, it actually went up. I booked I think 50% off the day trading position. After that, it came back. When it came back, I think I didn't notice it. So it went all the way down, took me out for a loss. Before today, it just did a garbage dump again. What happened to UNH? Let me see. Is there like any breaking news? So let's see what exactly happened to it. Guidance suspension. Let's see this. What is it? What is this? Okay, this doesn't look very clear. Let's look at the next news. Suspend its full year outlook. What is this about? Yeah, the higher than expected medical costs, I think maybe due to tariffs. Yeah, so they're actually suspending their full year outlook on their performance or something like that. Yeah, so this UNH, this garbage stock just plunged all the way down. Yeah, I have been trying to day trade this UNH for a while. Yeah, so I entered, I think, another 2 times or something somewhere in this area and here. It just didn't go. Yeah, it just kept dumping lower and lower, especially after the earnings. Yeah, so um, nothing for me to do on UNH today unless you want to try to catch a falling knife where likely market can pull back a little, so you get out of your position really fast, book a quick profit before maybe it will dump even further down. Okay, so for me, UNH, finish. No more garbage stock. What else? Hello, Vance, you're back. Nice to see you. Yeah, don't buy UNH anymore. Garbage stock. I think we tried for, I think and two times or 3 times. The last 2 or 3 times we also got stop out. So right now I'm not going to buy UNH anymore. Just garbage. Let's see what else can I find. Yeah, Vance, today likely the market I think won't move a lot. So just securing profits only. But then because yesterday we have already taken off some partial profits and prices are still around the pre-market level where we took off the partial profits. So there's no point today to take off even more partial profits because we are actually aiming for higher targets. So right now I'm actually scanning through all the instrument and see whether is there any day trading opportunity. Yeah, so far I don't seem to be able to find any though because everything is just trending and exactly almost around the same area as yesterday. Okay, SPY is actually moving up a little from here. So right now what time? Okay, we need to wait roughly about 5 more minutes. From there, I will check FinViz and see which sector is actually moving. Yeah, because SPY is going up. And for QQQ, okay, this is really strong. I believe it's due to NVIDIA. Yes, correct, NVIDIA. NVIDIA is out of the mega tech stock or all the tech stocks. I think NVIDIA is moving a lot today. Yeah, and Vance, we are actually reaching this resistance. Let me just show it to you. So if we go to the daily chart, right? So we have like this trend line going up supporting Nvidia since the start of roughly about April 24. Yeah, so right now Nvidia is actually approaching back to this trend line again. Yeah, so from here, I believe Nvidia will start to pull back a little bit, at least a little, before we get more upside again. So the pulling back, where will it go? If we go drop down to the 4 hours, 4 hours, because we also broken out of, let me just show it to you over here. So basically, from Nvidia actually peaked on January 25. So we have like this resistance trend line coming down. So right now we have broken out and we are going back to the resistance that was this trend line that started in April 24. So once we reach around here, I think it will pull back all the way to around this trend line area before we get more upside again. At least a smaller pullback, maybe something of this size or this size minimally, before we'll see more upside. Yeah, Nvidia I left with 50% of my position, so I'm thinking whether should I exit more or not. Okay, I'll decide this later because CrowdStrike just let me see CrowdStrike first because my alarm just triggered. Yeah, okay, CrowdStrike triggered my alarm already. Right now it's actually breaking this previous high. So this 1 hour, I need a solid candle closing above this high, give me a pullback, and giving me a pullback, and this area acts as support for me to buy CrowdStrike. Yeah, so this is actually what I'm looking at, and we just have to wait. Yeah, chasing right now, I think it's not quite advisable because even if you chase right now and you put a stop loss, if you're very aggressive, you put it over here, which can be quite risky. If not, you put it under this low or midpoint, the risk reward is actually not awesome. Why? Because let me just pull this out. Let's say you enter right now, unless you take a very aggressive approach and then you aim for the all-time high over here, your risk reward is roughly about 1:2.5, which is not great. But if you widen your stop loss to the midpoint and just breaking the all-time the previous high a little, your risk reward is 1:1.5. So there's no point chasing CrowdStrike right now, although the market is actually pretty strong. So for me, I will wait for a pullback. So by getting the pullback, I can get a better entry with a smaller stop loss. So from there, my risk reward definitely will be higher. Okay, so let me see what else triggered. Yeah, so guys, usually every single day or every week, I will set a lot of alarms. So I will just wait for the alarm to be triggered. Yeah, so once the alarm is triggered already, then I will come and look at the chart. Yeah, so, oh my god, Google is not doing great. What happened to this Google though? Let me see. So face the legal claim again. Okay, so guys, give me a minute. I need to manage my position. I need to update my group. So I think Google likely I will just move my stop to break even. Yeah, so I'm not very interested in this. Oh no, it's actually below my entry already. My entry is 157.56. My stop loss is 155.3. So I'm risking about $2.20. And yeah, there's not much room already. And yeah, I will just leave it. If worst case, I will just take the loss for Google. So if I were to take this loss for Google, it will be like my second time already. Yeah, because I actually entered Google. Where was it that I entered? Yeah, I think I entered. I think I entered either here. Yes, I think I entered here. So it went up, came down, went up. I was thinking that wow, Google is doing really great like the other Magnificent Seven. Yeah, so in the end they have like these legal claims or this lawsuit or something. It actually plunged all the way down, took me out for a loss because even though the market went up, went down, went up, I have forgotten to shift my stop loss maybe from this low all the way up to break even. Yeah, so in the end when it plunged down, yeah, I took the loss. Yeah, it was my bad because sometimes I just forget like to shift the stop loss. Yeah, although Google is pulling back, looks like my portfolio is still quite healthy. I think the reason is because of Palantir. Wow, Palantir is rocketing off. Wow, Palantir, amazing instrument in face of all uncertainty, the tariff and everything. It just kept going and going and going non-stop. Yeah, so Palantir, I'm actually looking to book even more profit after it break this all-time high over here. So maybe my next target will be at least uh about 132.5 to 135 area. Yeah, 132.5 to 135. From there, I will take even more partial profits. Now, this is just extremely amazing instrument. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, anything you want me to look for you, feel free to ask. Alright, yeah. So I will be doing this live session every single day. So I'll be documenting down my trades or that, and I'll also be starting a brand new 100,000 USD account. So I'm actually taking a fraction of my account to start a new one, so that you guys like can track my performance. And if you like my performance, you can definitely join my group. Okay. Yeah, so I'm still very new to this like live streaming space or like posting on social media or that. In fact, I actually prefer live streaming, so everything can be seen like live, what I'm doing, what positions I'm buying, all that. Yeah, hopefully Google don't dump even further, alright? Yeah, just don't take me out for a loss. What else can we buy today? Yeah, so far the only alarm that got triggered is CrowdStrike. Yeah, CrowdStrike minimally we have to wait at least an hour or something before there's an opportunity will be there. Okay, recently I also just changed the color of my chart. Normally I don't look at like black color charts. Mine is always in white, but then to complement the live streaming team, so I changed it to black. So right now I need to change some of the settings for my boxes or that. Okay, Palantir, any opportunity or not? Yeah, it just went off, so yep, nope for now, unless you go down to the 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, if you are very aggressive, what you can do is that we actually have a unmitigated fair value gap. Okay, so let me just zoom in this part. So we have an unmitigated fair value gap around here. No, this is not the fair value gap. This is the fair value gap. Sorry, I mistaken it. Let me just see again. Yeah, so we have a fair value gap over here. If you're very aggressive and you want to do a day trade and you don't want to miss Palantir, right? What you can do is that you wait for price to retrace into this fair value gap. So once it reach inside, if you see like a rejection candle or something that's showing sign of strength, you can definitely buy Palantir inside this zone. The best will be at least minimally the bottom half of the zone, because you are actually in discount rather buying in premium. After, you can place a stop loss just under this fair value gap, and then you see whether Palantir will fire off or not. Yeah, so if I'm not in Palantir, I will definitely do this. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. What else? What else? Let me see. Okay, maybe this I'll put it out a little larger. Okay, crowd seems like it's moving quite a bit. Yeah, definitely need a pullback. The risk reward for this trade is actually not worth it, although it looks like it's going to fire off anytime. Yeah, today seems like a boring day, huh? Are you guys looking at any instruments? Any recommendation for me? Roku, wow. Roku. Okay, Roku seems like it's going to reach a resistance soon, so I will just put like this horizontal line. Yeah, so this is the resistance area. But of course, this move can be, it's about 5.3% more to reach the resistance. Yeah, but there's no setup for me. Let's continue scrolling and see, try to find something to do a day trade at least today, since the market is so strong. Visa is also gone, Casco, PNG. Nope. Okay guys, I will do a quick scan for everything to try to find opportunity. What else? Okay, let me just scroll down even further because some of the instruments over here, I don't really trade them. Yeah, so just by doing a very quick scan, everything is firing off. Okay, I have a position in Sophie. This Sophie is moving quite slowly. It's doing like this slow climb. Yeah, so something like this, up and down, up and down, up and down. Yes, I have also broken partial profit for Sophie yesterday. Snow is one of the instrument that I like it very much, but it didn't give me any opportunity to buy except somewhere down here. I think initially I bought once and I have gotten out of everything already. Let's see. TTD. Wow. This stock is so strong. After earnings, it just fired off. I think the earnings was 1 or 2 weeks ago, or one. No, it's just 1 week ago. Yes, correct. TTD. Yeah, it went too far already, so no opportunity for me as well. Let's see Uber. Yeah, nothing here. So let's go back to UNH. UNH, it just did a dump, so not sure whether I'll catch a falling knife or not. Yeah, I think better don't, huh? You look at the 1 minute chart. it just keep dumping and dumping, and right now we are roughly about 25 minutes into the market open. While the market is so strong and UNH is dumping, I think guys, not going to catch a falling knife for UNH today unless you're someone who are a long-term investors or you believe in the fundamental of the company. Maybe this can be a good price for you to buy, because from the all-time high until current level, it tanked roughly about 48% already. So you are buying about 48% discount. But of course, UNH can dump even much further than this. I'm not too sure about the fundamental. For me, I'm just actually looking to do like a swing trade if possible, because the market won't dump forever. Even if I go down to the daily chart, right? So the daily chart itself, you can see the RSI right now is actually in 16. Okay, so 16 is definitely super oversold, especially for a daily chart. So and on the weekly chart, it's actually below 30 already. It's also oversold. Let's see how about the 4 hours. 4 hours is even worse. Yeah, so 4 hours RSI is actually 7 as of right now. Yeah, so it's extremely oversold. So if you want, you can actually buy for a bounce. Yeah, so maybe because based on RSI or that, I think I will try to do a day trade today for UNH. Let's see a quick one. So I'll just enter at here. I'll just put my stop loss 325. Okay, let's do this. 325. This is my last chance for you, UNH. If you stop me out again, I'm not coming back ever again. Okay, so 325 will do. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, I bought UNH for a day trade. Okay, I need to inform my group one moment. I need to tell them that this is a high risk trade. Trade against the trend. Okay, done. Okay, so guys, I bought UNH again for catching off the falling knife. Hopefully I don't get stop out, huh? Yeah, so let's see whether it will go or not. Because yesterday I tried and then just stopped me out again. Yeah, hopefully today will be better for me. Wow, Nvidia is extremely strong. I just opened up my account again. Oh, Nvidia. Wow, nice. Nice. It's just so beautiful, Nvidia. So beautiful. Wow. Wow, guys. If you bought Nvidia, congratulations to you. The profit is amazing. Amazing, Nvidia. Seriously amazing. Okay, so maybe I can show you what I did for my long-term investment in Nvidia. Okay, so let me just put it out over here. I believe you should be able to see it, right? Yes, you should be able to see on your screen. Yes, correct. It should be big enough because I couldn't enlarge the words in Discord, even if I want to. Yeah, so for Nvidia, you see that I bought some long-term investment in Nvidia over here. So the lowest was roughly about $97. Although I don't normally buy long-term investment in stocks. Normally I trade them instead. The only long-term investment that I always buy is VOO and 2800, which is under the Hong Kong market. It's the ETF of HSI. Yeah, so you can see that some of the long-term investment, Palantir, I close 30% at 121.4. So I always notify my group members what are happening to the market, what are the positions that I'm actually buying. Then if you were to look at your screen, so it depends on whether it's a vertical or horizontal view. You can actually see all my trades over there. Those trades are all the trading positions. They are not long-term investments. Yeah, so this is what I do day in, day out. What else? Oh, Nvidia. I love you, man. Oh, Nvidia is growing my account like crazy. super awesome. So year to date, I think my trading account is up roughly about 37-38% as of right now. I think most of it is because of Nvidia and Palantir. Amazon as well. Amazon is one of the good one. Huh, nice. But Google, Google, why is it so disappointing? Come on, Google, you are the only one that's not moving, you know, out of all the Magnificent Seven. Uh, let's see. Yeah, even Tesla is moving. How about Apple? Apple not moving a lot, but definitely Meta is moving. Yeah, so come on, Google. Can you start moving, please? What are all these news? Settle with Texas for 1.38 billion over claims of violating consumer data privacy. Yeah, so all these tech stock, they always have these like antitrust issues. Come on, Google, don't stop me out. Just keep going. What else is here? Disney. Oops, that's quick. I got stopped out for my UNH day trade. Garbage. Yeah, garbage stock. Yeah, I think better not catch the falling knife, huh? I think third or fourth time catching this falling knife for UNH, it just don't work out well for me. Yeah, I don't normally trade UNH, and recently it just keep stopping me out. Unless you are looking to do a swing trade, you can place a larger stop loss. For me, I will not take the risk. One of the reason is because although I'm actually looking for a pullback, but I'm not too sure whether when will this dump actually end, and I don't want to risk a larger stop and holding something that is not moving. So it's like wasting of opportunities, you know. Should I book more partial profit for Nvidia? It's tempting though. How about SPY? Oh, SPY is seriously just so strong. Yeah, so right now we actually have divergence, RSI divergence in SPY. Let me take a look at MACD. Let's see MACD, do we have like any divergence? Right? MACD, yes. MACD, we do have divergence as well. Yeah, so the momentum seems like it's actually dying out. But no matter how, if the overall market is really strong, it can just come back a little, go up, come back a little, go up, come back a little, go up, until we get until maybe RSI reach equilibrium or something, at least the 50 level, then SPY might start to fire off again. What else? Wow, AMD is also another beautiful position. Oh my god, this Google is... Why is it so disappointing? Come on, everything is like... Wow, Nvidia... another about 4 point... This is how much? Yeah, just today alone, Nvidia is about 5%... additional 5% ROI. Palantir also additional about 5% ROI. AMD about 2.8%. What else? Apple, Meta, everything is doing really great. MSTR, no opportunity for Yeah, so if you don't know, if you have no idea what is MSTR, it's actually basically like this company, they buy all the Bitcoin. So they are something like a Bitcoin stock. Yeah, so if you don't trade Bitcoin, if you want to trade the stock, you can actually trade either MSTR or Coinbase. Well, this Coinbase is very strong today. How about Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin, my advice is definitely wait for a little bit more pullback to about this 100,000 psychological level. So from there, then look for more upside again. What else do we have over here? Okay. Hey guys, do you have any questions? I've been talking non-stop for 30 minutes already, you know. My mouth is so dry that I need to go and get water soon. Let me just update my group. Okay, good guys. Market is really strong, except gold is not moving much. Come on, Google. I need you to move. Okay, looking great. So right now, Google might have already finished its correction. So if you were to use Elliott wave theory, so basically this is an impulse coming up. This is your A wave, okay? And then this going up is actually your B wave. And this coming down might be a C wave as a running flat. So Google can definitely fire off from here. Okay, from a technical standpoint, but of course, the fundamental part, you know, right? Those mega tech stock, they always have like this antitrust issue. So this news actually caused Google to dump that caused this dump over here. Yeah, so it might be priced in already. The news might have already been priced in, and definitely Google will have more room for upside. What else? Guys, you have any stocks you want me to have a look? Hey Adrian, I haven't started the 100k account yet because I'm actually still in a lot of positions. So once I get out of most of my positions, at least maybe 75%, 70, 80%, I will withdraw 100k USD to actually fund a new account. That's for everyone to actually track my performance. Yeah, because the market is actually overheating already, but based on what SPY is doing, I think there's a higher chance that SPY will do this. So just crawl up, down, a very slow climb, just waiting for RSI to go back to equilibrium before we start to fire off again. What else? Yeah, so let me show you one example. What do I mean by a slow climb? Maybe go down to 4 hours. 4 hours, you should be able to find one. Yeah, okay, so the slow climb is something like something over here. Okay, this one can be a good example as well. So let's say, okay, because RSI starts to show that there's divergence over here. So between this peak and this peak, there's actually divergence. Price is going up, but then RSI is actually going down. The indicator for RSI, the lines, is actually going down. Yeah, so from here you can see that RSI just keep going up and down until it reach back to the equilibrium level, which is at least 50. So from here you can see that it's a slow climb all the way up before we actually get a larger like sideways move around this area where RSI goes back into equilibrium before it actually tank down again, going back to the oversold zone. Then after we get another relief rally going up. Yeah, so this is what I mean by a slow climb for SPY or the overall market. Okay. What else? Wait. Shit. Guys, you have any charts you want me to take a look for you? Okay, let's take a look at Hong Kong market. Hong Kong market is the 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 Chinese stocks are interesting. I have a position in JD. So JD from yesterday until now is basically around the same level, just like gain. Yeah, so I have also taken some partial profits here. And right now it's a little bit higher, so no point to take any additional partial profits, just waiting for it to go even more. Okay, best case scenario, hopefully JD can have us climb all the way to about this trend line. So this is a resistance. So from here, I will definitely get out most of my positions in JD. Oops, I need to change this. Should be white. Okay, guys, give me a minute. I'm going to get some water. I'm so thirsty. I'm going to die soon, okay? Hey guys, I'm back. Let's do this. Hello, my friend. Hello, hello. Okay, I need to do one setting. One moment. Yeah, because just now I was looking at my own live stream. I think the music is actually quite loud. I just want it to be really soft. There's like a slight music will do. Okay, let's do this. Okay, guys. Do you have like any instruments that you want me to take a look for you? Because I'm basically almost done with all my instruments ready. Wow, JD is going again. Come on, let's go, JD. Okay, Baba is also doing really well. Baba, initially I had a position, but I've already closed it out, so I didn't post it on my social media or even on live stream since the position is actually not there already. But I think some of my teammates or my group mates, they actually have positions in Baba. Yeah, because you can see over here the very last time I draw a trend line was somewhere here. Yeah, so I believe most of them they should have already bought here. So this trade from here, I think some of them they took the break even. If not, they bought it here and right now they're actually in very good profits. Okay. Futu, I love it so much. But there's no opportunity since it's actually trending. I would actually rather wait for a pullback than trying to chase it right now. Yeah, the SPY to me it looks like it's doing a final push up and then the momentum might be dead already. Yeah, same goes for Nvidia as well. Okay. Wait, I want to take a look at Disney. Yeah, Disney is how is it? Oh, damn! I got out Disney too early. Yeah, because after the earnings, I think somewhere in this area, I got out of Disney, and right now, it just rocket off again. Yeah, but no matter how, securing profit is always a good thing. Mm, come on, Apple, go, go. Amazon. Oh, Amazon is beautiful. Beautiful. Meta, are you going? Yes, Meta is going. Oh, finally, yes. Google, you're finally going. Thank you, Google. Thank you, thank you. Good profit. Oh my God. Okay, so for Google, there's nothing much for me to be afraid of. I can definitely move my stop loss to break even. Okay, let me take a final look first. Okay, so my entry for Google is 157.56. Let me see, 157.56, somewhere around here. Okay, I have to drop down to 5 minutes. 157.56. So I entered somewhere here. Okay, definitely not today. Yesterday I entered, so might be around this gap down period, I think. So actually after gap down, then I bought it or something like that. So that was my entry. And right now, to move to break even, it might be safe to. Let me see. Okay, we have this, and this. Okay, we have to wait for this candle to close. So give it another 10 seconds. Once it's closed already, I will decide whether I'll move to break even or not. Okay, it's closed. Okay, I can't move to break even unless this candle close solid. Because right now we have a lot of wicks over here. Oops, what did I press? Yeah, so there's quite a long wick over here, which is signs of rejection. because we have a top over here. So I'll wait for price to close above this before I actually move my stop loss to break even. So I will just set an alarm over here and wait for Google to trigger the alarm. So once the alarm is triggered already, I'll monitor for a while before moving stop loss to break even. Okay, Palantir is doing great. How about Nvidia? Nvidia had this like parabolic move already. Okay, Google has to go off more. Same goes for Tesla. Okay, let me switch off my fan first. I'm getting a bit cold. Okay. Okay, so 8 more minutes. I will actually stop the live stream because my daily routine is actually to stream for 1 hour because I also trade for roughly about 30 minutes to 1 hour a day, and that's it for me. There's no day trading opportunity today. Well, SMCI fired off though. So let's take a look at FinVis. Let's see what are the things that are moving today. Which actually moved, yes, I guess it correctly. Nvidia is the main pusher for today's market. Yeah, healthcare is not doing well. The REITs, the real estate, the REITs, they are also not doing so well. Same goes for utilities. So over here, consumer defensive, not moving a lot. Yeah, so Nvidia is the king for today. It actually helps to push the overall market by a lot, especially all the tech stock. Okay, so Google triggered 159.32. So right now we just have to wait for Google to close above that level. So let me go back and show it to you. No, not this chart. Google, where's Google? Okay, so let's go down to 5 minutes. Yes, so right now I'm just waiting for Google to close above this high. Yeah, as long as Google close above this high, I will move my position to break even. After that, let's see how far it can go. Yeah, so once you move your position to break even, there's nothing for you to lose really. So basically my entry is somewhere here. Yeah, so once it's break even, just let it run. From a day trade, you can convert it into a swing trade. Your risk reward will should be really awesome. Okay. Hello friends, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, so if you are new over here, you can see that I have posted all my current positions that I'm actually holding on to. Most of them I have already taken partial profits, so they are all around the live stream area. So if you are looking at the full screen, like those horizontal version, it's actually like right under my face. If you are looking at those vertical version of the live stream, it's actually above my head. I have also like put my entry price all that over there. So everything is actually for your reference. Come on, I need Tesla. Yeah, Tesla, if you were to look at my social media account, I did actually post this trade. So I entered somewhere about, my average price is about 275. Yeah, 275 is here. Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, so because Tesla has like this breakout, this trend line is since it has been consolidating for about 5 months before we actually get this breakout. So after the breakout, we get another consolidation again, and that's where I started to. If you were to look at my current holdings, this was the position that I bought for Tesla. Yeah, initially I did also bought, I think somewhere here or something like that. Or here, I'm not too sure. Yeah, but those have already been closed off with profit. So right now, the only one left is here. So you can go to my social media account and take a look at where did I buy all that. Uh, okay, I love AMD though. AMD has been consolidating for 1 year, 2 months. 1 year, 1 month. Yes, AMD has been like consolidating so much. It's just keep going down and going down, and I think it's one of the worst performing stock for 2024, but I still love it because AMD, if you were to look back, you can see that I have some like drawings over here. So these are some of the times that I've already traded AMD. So right now, come on AMD, go to 120. I will love you a lot. Yeah, the reason for 120 is over here. If you were to look at this trend line, you can see that this is the resistance area. So I'm actually looking for AMD to come up to about 120. That's where I will book most of my profit until AMD broke out of this trend line, come back, give me a consolidation again. That's when I will start to be interested in buying more AMD from there on. Nothing here. Come on, Apple, Google. Wow, Amazon, I love you. You're awesome. Amazon is just amazing. The most amazing instrument ever. Okay guys, 1 more minute for me to end the live stream. So if you like what you are seeing, do come back tomorrow again. We'll do it for another hour. Yeah, today there's really nothing much over here. Market is just trending. So if you're in good profits, my advice is actually to take some partial profits. Otherwise, I believe there's a higher chance that SPY or the overall market will actually come back to retest maybe this 576 area. Yeah, so somewhere around this support. It used to be a resistance. Right now it turns into a support before we get more upside. Unless the overall market is so strong that we are getting like a very choppy, slow and steady climb up. And that's when RSI will go back to the equilibrium, which is roughly about 50, or even to the oversold zone. Then after that, from here, SPY or the overall market might start to rally again. Yeah. Because today, the strongest stock is actually NVIDIA. I'm also thinking, should I book even more partial profit? Because I have roughly about 50% left. I have already closed off 50% of my position for NVIDIA. I booked partial profits 50%. So right now left with another 50%. I'm thinking, should I book even more? Because I think likely the market will start to pull back already because after yesterday the parabolic move, so China and US actually has they come to a conclusion and they paused the tariff for another 90 days. So they struck a deal or something like that. That's why the market really like pre-market it actually gap up. So yesterday it went up roughly about 3% for SPY. Yep. So this amount and this percentage of move, and let's open up the EMA and take a look. Yeah, open it up. Yeah, it's loading. It's a bit slow. Yeah, so even if you open up the EMA, so from the EMA until the current price, we are roughly about 5.59% away. And this is unusual. The usual range is about 3 to 5%, and usually we'll start to get a pullback. So definitely the overall market there's not much meat left. Yeah. So if you have positions, remember to book partial profits. If you do not have, my advice is actually to wait for pullbacks. Yeah. So pullback, maybe this EMA over here, this 20 EMA, it might start to curve up like this. So somewhere around this like 5760 or 575. The lowest I think it can go is about 570 for SPY before we start to get another rally going up. Okay, so these are the few scenarios that it can actually happen. Okay guys, so time's up. I'm ending the live stream. If you like what you see, follow my page, alright? And come back tomorrow. I'll be doing this every day live, Monday to Friday. So I will start roughly about 9:15 Eastern time. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye.